Hey guys, Steven here back with another video, and today I'm going to show you 10 different free fonts you can use for your YouTube videos, for your banners, for your graphics, for your posters, whatever you want to use this for. I'm doing this with my man Moz. I'm going to show you 5 professional clean fonts, and he's going to show you 5 cartoony abstract fonts. So if you guys enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button. I've done this with a bunch of different YouTubers, so you can check those videos in the description. Download links will be in the description as well. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. So the first font is Green Mountain. It's different than all the other fonts I'm going to show you because this one is a wide font. Usually you see tall fonts for clean stuff, but this is a wide font. Lately I've been using a lot of wide fonts, so this is a good free alternative to the ones I use, which are paid. This looks a lot better when it's bolded and it's all caps. So usually you wouldn't use this for a title, you would use this for a subtitle just because it's wide. If you use this for a title, it would take up too much of the canvas or whatever, the graphic, right? Because it's so wide. So this is a good subtext. I would use this for posters. It's very, very clean, especially when it's bold and all caps. The next font is xball. I like this lowercase. Usually I like these clean fonts like uppercase, but this looks a lot better when it's italicized as well. It's tall, it's clean. I really like how it looks like. The next font also is very similar. It's Virtue Crop. The only difference is I like this one better, and it looks a little bit more modern compared to xball. In addition to being italicized in lowercase, I like this bold as well. It just looks a lot better that way. So I would use this as a title. I think this would be a perfect title just because it looks good uppercase and lowercase. So you have a lot of things to work with. And there's italicized versions, there's non-italicized versions, there's bold versions, there's not bold versions. So it just has a lot of flexibility with what you can do with it. But yeah, I like this version of it. Xball is the more basic version of it if you don't really want it to look so modern, if you know what I mean. The next font is Mermaid. It's an older font in comparison. It kind of looks like those fonts you see in newspapers, the titles. So this would be good for a title. I think this would look very, very good in an infographic or anything with a lot of text, like a magazine or something like that. This would be a good header or heading. And yeah, it looks very old school. It's one of the thinner fonts out of these 5. Yeah, so if you're looking for a thin font, this would be it. The next font is COLUNA. There's a lot of fonts that are tall, but the reason why I like COLUNA is because it has the correct thickness to it, if you know what I mean. COLUNA isn't too skinny or too fat. It looks really good in my opinion, and it would look really, really good in sports graphics. And not so much like a title, but if you've ever seen ESPN or TSN or a lot of the NBA teams, they'll upload scores after a game, and I think this would be a good font for the score. 118 Warriors, 117 Clippers, and the numbers are in this font. I really like this as a background font. If for example, if you made a sports graphic of LeBron James, you can put this in the background as his name, LeBron, because it's pretty skinny, so it doesn't take up that much room if you make it large. But yeah, I just think it's a really good thickness, and I like how skinny and tall it is compared to the other fonts on this list. So yeah, I'm gonna pass it on to Moz, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know, and let me know if I should bring another guest like Moz on here.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Moz here, and welcome to my part of the video. If you guys are interested in learning more about me and what I do on my channel, definitely check out my link in the description below. But anyways, let me get started with some of my favorite fonts. I definitely want to kick off my part of the video with this font called Moonget, and if you know me, then you know how big of a fan I am of those bold and playful looking fonts. The thing I really like about Moonget is that it's not one of those fonts that are just way too out there or a bit too cartoony, and by that I mean that you can still use it while looking very professional and clean at the same time for really any kind of design. Now, moving on from that, we have Burbank Big Condensed, and once again, this is another one of those playful and really welcoming looking fonts. I see this font used very often in the Fortnite community, or just the gaming community in general, when it comes to things like thumbnails or channel art and whatnot, but I promise you it's so much more versatile than that, and you don't have to use it just for gaming. Next up, we have a more professional looking font, and for this font I actually decided to go with Mont, and if you guys have ever seen it before, it does remind me a lot of Gotham Bold. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what that is, but anyways, this is definitely a more professional looking font, but at the same time it's really welcoming and playful like the other ones that you guys have seen as well. And because that it has that cartoony looking effect to it, it makes it pretty versatile for the type of designs that you might want to use it for. And now moving on from that, we have probably my favorite font out of the entire list that I've said so far, and I'm sure you guys can guess, it's another cartoon looking font. The font that I'm talking about is called Porky's, and I feel like this font would excel a ton in the gaming space on YouTube when it comes to things like Call of Duty, Fortnite, honestly really any game that you can think of, any fun style game that you can think of. And I feel like it would look great in things like thumbnails, even subtitles inside of videos for compilations and things like that as well. And now to close off my part of the video, this is going to be the last font that I want to recommend, and it's called Blowbrush. And this font is much different than the other 4 fonts that I recommended, and I really like this font because the brush style that it has for every letter is something that I just haven't seen before. It's something that you don't see too often, and if you're creative enough, you can definitely make some really great designs with this font. Anyways guys, that does wrap it up for my part of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy the fonts that I had to share. If you guys do want to check out my channel, definitely check it out by checking the link in the description below. I said check like 3 times in that sentence. Anyways, I upload like tech and gaming content, and I also upload videos on how you can grow your own channel, so if that interests you at all, definitely check it out. There's that 4th check right there. Also be sure to comment below, what was your favorite font that I've listed so far, or like what's your favorite font in the entire video completely? Just comment below. Steven and I are going to be reading a bunch of the comments, so be sure to do that. But anyways, I'm going to sign off now. Peace.
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you out. Check out Maz's channel. He's a dope guy. I've known him for like 3 years now. And yeah, comment below if you have other fonts you want to share with other people. My name is Steven, and I'll see you in the next one.